Well, it is a wonderful rainy day here in Lumberchickville, but I thought right now would be a good time for me to answer some of the questions that you guys have. So, I'm going to start off by leading with my childhood. I grew up in Michigan, and I grew up with my parents, and they never separated, but there are like little snippets that I remember. Like, I remember um, like little bits and pieces, like little like lightning strikes of memories, but I don't remember like everything in toto. Like actually high school and back and pretty much some of college is just all a big freaking blur. I have no idea what happened. I have like little lightning strikes of like memories. And some of those memories are like I used to play with dolls with my neighbor and I thought that was awesome. Or like, and that's elementary school. And then also, um, I found this white dress this one time. This is back again in elementary school, and one of my parents like things, and I thought it was awesome, and I wanted to try it on so bad. And I don't know, everything was everything, and I actually started seeing a therapist in elementary school because I had so much aggression issues, and my parents never found out why. So we'll go from there, and then we'll go to middle school. When I was in middle school, um, I basically, um, I kind of realized that I was different, and I wasn't like all the other boys. And I remember praying to God every day to change me into a girl, and that never happened. And that's when I lost my faith. And then shortly thereafter, that's when I tried to commit suicide. And that was when I got hospitalized. And my brother came in to visit me, my older brother, and he told me the best and also the worst advice I ever had, and that's tell the people what they want to hear. And so I did for the next few years of, middle school and high school. As much as I tried to push it back, I just could not push it back. I learned how to socially manipulate people because I would know within like the first 5 or 10 minutes of me meeting somebody if they would approve of me or if they would even like understand me. I used to do little things where I would do like little dares to girls, like I dare you something, and then I dare you won't paint my nails. But then, of course, it's a challenge accepted, and I thought that was great. Um, so, and then that was difficult for me because middle school is when you start to develop, your hormones and everything, and so like the girls that I saw didn't want a guy to be a girl. They wanted a guy to be a guy. And that was really frustrating because I'm like, what am I? Why don't I fit? And then I got into high school and I realized, that there are gay people out there and you can be gay. And then I'm like, well, maybe I'm gay. And then I started dating a few guys and I realized that they wanted guys to be guys. And that really sucked. There's some other little snippets, like one year I wanted to dress up as a princess for Halloween and my mom wouldn't let me. And then, like, we got into a big fight about that. And, like, all these little things, like, changed me into this I have social anxiety now, and I have, like, depression. And I have, like, a lot of other things because of all these things that have happened in my past. And it really kind of sucks. But, I mean, it took a long time. So let me fast forward again and go to college. So I started to go to college. I'm like, you know what? Screw everybody. I'm just gonna go to college, and I'm gonna try to be me and like experiment because that's what I thought college was all about. And so I went to college, And I tried to feel everybody out, and my roommates were just straight up rednecks. And I'm like, well, I'll hide. But soon enough, they found out about me, and then I pretty much got laughed out of school. And I had to leave. And then I'm like, well, you know what, this isn't gonna work. I'm gonna have to join the military. Maybe they can fix me. But that's a story for another time. So to kind of wrap things up, basically, I knew back in middle school that I was different. And I would probably put a number on like 6th grade is when I realized that, you know, I was meant to be a girl. And then I hid for a long time. And every time I tried to express myself, I got ridiculed and made fun of. So, it's a different time now. People are more accepting. But I'm Lumberchick, and that was my childhood. I guess this is when I end my segment.